Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, whoever you may be. We are waiting for the lovely Medina to join us.
What?
Sorry about the lighting, it's late night here in Kampala, and we
Okay,
don't
can
have
I
the best
do?
lighting available. Yes, please. Ah, yes. So, I guess we're waiting for people to join.
Okay, we can't wait to see you guys. That's Uganda.
It says we have, I don't know if this means we have one person so far.
It's okay. We've just joined, right?
hmm So let's wait to see if anyone. Okay, we got to stay in one position so the camera focuses on us. So let's stay back here and let's see what happens. Oh, we have two people. I can see we have two people.
There.
Yes. So we need your help, guys. Put the word diaspora in the chat. That's going to help with the algorithm. It's going to help with search engine optimization. Put diaspora in the chat for us if you can, please. If you're watching, you don't have to participate, but if you wouldn't mind putting the word diaspora in the chat. I can't.
Why?
It's going to help with the algorithm. It's
Mm.
a search engine optimization tactic, so that in the
Wow.
in the future we're signaling to YouTube that what our content is about.
Okay, that's nice.
Arsenal Daily 2, what's up?
Hi.
Happy to have you. How you doing? Sorry if we're looking off a little bit because the camera is
I
not
think
set.
it needs to be next to you.
Yeah, but
Or it needs to be behind the camera. Like this behind this.
yeah, we can't do that now. Wait. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? I don't think they can hear us.
You think so?
1 2 1 2. Please let us know. Can you hear
Say
us?
hi, guys.
Wait.
Oh, you place a hat. Let me see whether I can hear.
Yeah, let's check. One two 1 2.
They can hear us.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
3.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
It's Michael Medina. You know me.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you?
Right.
Oh. I know Michael. He's from TikTok.
Yes.
Wow.
One of
One
fans.
of my friends.
Yeah.
Wow. Hi, Michael.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
So we are. Is it this Michael here?
No.
Oh.
Is one of my friends on TikTok. He's always on my my lives. All my lives. Even right now I was like trying. He came there.
Okay. Well, the subject for today is I've been here 1 year in Uganda, and I'm just going to talk about those experiences after my first year, what I think.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone wants to ask me any questions, please feel free
To ask.
We're just going to wait a little bit longer to see if anyone joins, any more people join.
Okay, someone said we can hear you.
Thank you, Michael. So we've looked at our analytics, and this time is the time most that our viewers are on YouTube watching our content. So this is the time when we've decided to make the video. What can I say? There's just one guy in here, Michael. He's holding us down.
Holding you down? How?
Yeah, he's holding us down. He's the one in the live.
Thank you, Michael, for for coming. We can hear you. Guys, come on, come on.
Well,
I think let's
you
talk.
can
They'll
start.
find they'll find the footage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I think
about a year ago, I arrived in Kampala,
mhm.
and um, I had all these ideas of what I wanted to. What up? What up, Ismail?
Yeah, Ismail, Assalamu alaikum.
I had all these ideas of what I was expecting, um, how I was gonna, how things were gonna work, um, and I was also very excited to come and have a new opportunity, a new start, and see how things work in a different part of the world. And I guess the cliche thing to say is, if I'd known what I know now back then, would have been really helpful, would have been really nice. But you can only know what you know through going through experiences. So I'm here to discuss those experiences
Mm-hmm.
so that others that may want to follow,
The expectations.
they can have more accurate information, more accurate data on what it might be like to do what I've done.
Okay. And I have a question.
Mm.
Um, what like when you're in UK and I was here in Uganda,
Mm.
what I know you expected like everything to be good, but what inspired you or what gave you that sharp thing, that sharp idea to say I'm going no matter what, something like that?
Because
Because that's the hard decision. It's very hard.
I think over the years I've built up a tolerance for risk. I've done many things, tried many things, and I've always gone to other countries,
Mm.
traveled a lot, and I was seeing more the opportunity than I was seeing the problems.
Yeah, that's good. That's a positive
Yeah,
attitude
I want to do a lot of things, and I want to achieve a lot of things,
in different countries.
not just in
Okay.
life.
Okay.
I want to achieve things, and so I was looking for my route to greater success, and I thought this was an opportunity to do so.
Okay.
Hey, for people now in the chat, thank you. Sorry, in the live, thank you so much for joining. Please, if you wouldn't mind for us putting the word diaspora in the chat, it would really help the algorithm,
Mm.
and it will signal to YouTube that this type of content is happening right here. So if you
It will
wouldn't
be
mind,
easier.
we would really appreciate it if you could put the word diaspora in the chat. Of course, likes and subscribes are very much welcome.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, we're doing this video. Thank you, Ishmael. We're doing this video just to recap my first year in Uganda. It's been a year. I've been over here, and if anyone ever has any questions, feel free
To ask,
to ask. Um,
and in case they need some idea about coming to Uganda,
or Africa in general.
or Africa in general,
Yeah.
or you want to know the disadvantages, in life, there are ups and downs. Whether you're in Uganda, whether you're in which country, you always find hard time, hard times.
I mean, so many things have happened.
There are goods and bads.
I've had malaria. I've had typhoid. I've been scammed.
Mm-hmm.
I've been evicted from a place.
Mm.
I've had all sorts of situations and ups and downs. And I've also met some amazing people.
Yeah.
Um, I've been able to meet some of the best YouTubers in
In
Uganda,
Uganda.
and I've met lots of other diasporas that are trying to do the same thing as me, and I've made a bond with them and a friendship, and um, there's just lots of positives and negatives. I was able to go to the countryside, meet Medina's family, and see a new way of living, a different way of living, a village life.
Yeah.
Um,
And we learned a lot. In fact, we learned a lot from there.
yeah, you know, I still, I don't think I can understate for someone that comes from London, from UK,
Mm.
to never really see stars.
Mm.
You might see one or two stars when you go out to the village, man, and you look up and you see the whole sky is filled with stars.
It was really
It's
amazing.
it's just so magical when we're driving at night and you can see stars, and it's like there's like an illusion, like it's moving because you're in the car and it's moving. These are magical things. These are magical things. Um, so there's just so many ups and downs. So let's talk about some of them.
Okay.
Let's think. The first thing is I came here and I got an Airbnb, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did Airbnb for 3 months. If I'd known what I'd known now, I would have stayed in the Airbnb for like 2 weeks,
Mm.
and I would have got an apartment, an unfurnished apartment. An unfurnished apartment is a must if you're staying long term.
Mm.
And why? Because it's just so much more cost effective.
Mm.
So I would have saved a lot of money if I had got a an unfurnished apartment. Best lesson you've learned this year that you can share to others in the diaspora who are contemplating repatriating, man. Um,
A lot of lessons like that.
yeah, but if we're gonna talk high level as the best,
Mm.
um, accept this is what it is, and I'm gonna get through this. So when I say accept this is what it is,
Mm.
I'll tell you a small story,
Okay.
and that story is a representation of many things that you might experience here.
Okay.
You know, power outages, internet outages,
Water.
people treating you unfairly, problems that you could have avoided if you'd known more, people taking advantage. There's all sorts of problems. So I'll just give you. There's lots of little things that frustrated me and continue to frustrate me, and I have to remind myself that it is what it is. This is what I signed up for, and
Yeah.
I'm going to move beyond this, and I'm going to get past this. So you need that mindset. You need that mindset to keep you going. Otherwise, you will just end up one day having enough, packing up, and going home.
Yeah. There is even that, like, there is a time you felt like you need. In fact, I even it's me who told you that idea. I told you that, you know what, babe, I think you should start thinking like a bit like a Uganda, because there are times, like, there are times here we do in Uganda, like, we have different ways of doing stuff, and in Western they have different ways of doing stuff. Since he's in Uganda, he has to try to copy, like, to, I don't know, but explain that more.
You just have an idea of how things should work. So I'm coming to. I can see your questions. I'm going to come to them, but I'll tell you a small story.
Mm.
We went to a restaurant together. We sit in the restaurant.
Mm.
The waiter comes over. The waiter looks upset that we are there. Like, "Oh, what do you want?" So I know there's a manager and I know there's the waiter. So we start to order our food.
Okay.
Everything we point at, he says it's going to take 45 minutes. It's going to take an hour. It's going to take 45
It's like
minutes.
he doesn't want to give us food.
It's almost like, I think the way you should handle it if you're a waiter, which I think would happen in the UK, would be that they would say, this is not available, but here's an alternative.
Yeah, they give you an
Right.
option.
But this guy was just like, no, we don't have that. Oh, this is 45 minutes. This is an hour. And so I said, where on the menu is something that won't take 45 minutes? And he pointed at an area called breakfast. He pointed at a breakfast area on the menu. Fine. So he points at the breakfast area, and most of the items on that section were eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, just eggs. Then underneath, it had full English breakfast, a picture of a full English breakfast, sausages, bacon, fried eggs, toast, baked beans. So I didn't want a full English breakfast, but I said to the guy, I would like eggs with some toast. So he asked me, what's toast? So I said, toast is the bread here in the picture. It's this bread. He goes, oh, we don't serve that bread. So I said, okay, don't worry. Because of his attitude and everything, I thought, fair enough, you don't serve the bread. So I said, what bread do you serve with eggs? What comes with the eggs? He said, eggs just come alone. Eggs don't come with anything. You just get eggs on the plate with nothing else. So I said, can I get some type of bread? He said, we don't serve bread with eggs. Okay, fine. I just let him go. I called the manager, thinking that I would get a better, I've spoken to the manager before. We've had a bit of banter. So I asked the manager, sir, I would like eggs with this toast here. He says, we only serve this as a meal with the full English breakfast. I said, okay, well, if you serve the bread with the full English breakfast, can you not just, for this time, I'm happy to pay extra just for you to give me the toast that comes with the full English breakfast and put it with the eggs? He said, well, the full English breakfast is just something that's on the menu, but we don't make it. There is no full English breakfast. So there's no bread, there's no toast, there's just eggs. Okay, so aside from going through the whole process in a painful way, the service was bad, the attitude was bad. And I thought to myself, I was frustrated, I was hungry, right? And I know this is not a big deal, but just follow me down the story. So I just said, okay, I'm not going to eat. Thank you. And I think that I am making a statement. I'm never going to come back here. He's going to lose business with me, But the place is packed. The place is packed. And every day you go past that place, it's packed. That place is packed because nobody that goes there expects good service. No, everyone that goes there expects to be treated like that. The menu may or may not have what you want. The food may or may not come on time. The food will definitely not come at the same time as your partner. And you're going to accept it because that is the standard of this place, not the entire Kampala of this establishment. That's the standard here, and that's generally the standard you meet. And so you're not changing anything, just the one person saying, this service is bad or whatever. They don't care because that is the standard. It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, then just go because we don't care. This is how we treat people here. So when you have a few 20, 30 encounters like this, you just start asking yourself, what am I doing here? Like, you call up the internet company, they don't care. You call up your landlord, they don't care. You call up your mechanic, they don't care, right? So everywhere you go, you may encounter these types of situations, small to large, and this begins to grate on you. Now, does that mean the country's bad? No. What it means is you have to adjust your expectations and weigh up the benefits, the pros and the cons. There are things that are going to frustrate you because it's just not up to the standard you're used to if you're coming from the West. But then there's all these other benefits, right? The cost of living is low, the food is organic, right? The 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 sense of community and family is bigger here. Your opportunities to excel in business are bigger and greater, or should I say, the bar for you to excel is lower, because now let's say you were to open your own restaurant, you can have the standard of the West in that restaurant and become an exemplary place. People come from far and wide to visit your establishment because you're the only person that serves food on time, that has everything on the menu, that serves, that has customer care and all of that. So the other thing I would say about it is, every so often you find one gem of a person, someone that has customer care, somebody that actually gives a damn, someone that goes out of their way to help you. And for those moments, you're just like, oh man, I love this person, right? You can tip them, you can do whatever, because they really, they really stand out. And that's an opportunity here. So let's just have a quick look through some of the chats going. So best lesson, we've done that. Did you feel a bit conflicted that one of your best performing videos happens to be the video showcasing your village? Did we feel a bit conflicted? There's no I don't feel conflicted at all. YouTube is a game that we're playing, and over the last year, we've got over 1,000 subscribers, and we've had more than 4,000 hours, which means we are now monetized. I think our last live video has earned us 50 cents, not even $1. But it's part of the journey. It's part of the process. There is things to be learned from that village video. Viewers like to see the African environment. They like to see wholesome family content, right? They like to see the experiences we go through. Those are things to learn about that we now try and add.
The loving part.
They love loving stuff, right? So we take that as a data point to then inject in our channel and improve as well as other things. We made an interview this week with a Bitcoin entrepreneur that has an orphanage. I would love for that video to be super popular. Man, we got like 15 views in the first 24 hours, nothing.
And it's a nice video, by the way.
It is a nice video. It is
Very
a nice video.
clear,
but
good content.
We're learning YouTube still. Thank goodness we're monetized now, and we know so much more than we did before. And if anyone wants to come to Africa, by the way, you have to start a YouTube channel. It's just an added bonus. So why do I say that? We now almost covered the rent of this apartment this month from YouTube views.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to survive in another country, that's a big help. People want to see what you're doing. People want to experience what you're doing. So,
and those ones who want to start a YouTube channel, just do what you're thinking. Just
start badly, do it badly. The sound is bad, the production is bad. Just start.
The problem is with starting.
As you continue, it will improve.
There's a lot now. You know that.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Let's talk again. It's very common for foreigners and locals alike to complain about workers in the service industry in Africa generally. While service workers are generally underpaid globally or work to minimum wage. Absolutely. Everyone here is underpaid. And everyone here that has a job, except for a very few, is underpaid.
You're right.
That's why you need a business here, not a job. So now, the thing about it is, what is your attitude if you are underpaid? These are the things that I would love to be able to share with people. While you're being underpaid, what can you learn about the industry so that you can go and build your business or improve yourself? Of course, there's people in survival mode, and they're not thinking about the world in that way. They're just looking for their next day, their next bread and butter. But, there's people on minimum wage all over the world. Even in the UK, there's many people underpaid.
Mhm.
I was underpaid for many jobs,
Mhm.
and it's up to you to,
To decide
do
to
your
do
best
something.
to elevate yourself any way you can.
Mhm.
And I wish I could change it all. The little we're doing here, we try to change it. We pay, we have staff, we pay them a good wage, or we pay them a good wage according to the standards of Uganda.
Mhm.
So we're trying to do our little bit as well.
You're just going step by step.
This reminds me of some African American businesses here in Mississippi. I'm wondering if this is something that people of African descent do to each other, but not do to other people. I don't know,
They do,
but
they do, they do.
but
It's
it
the same thing.
yeah, but in